We've all been in this situation. You come out to your patio heater, gas on. Igniter's not working. So, bypass that. All good. Second fault. We'll get to that. Behind this access panel is the sensor that tells you if the patio heater's fallen over. That's the fault. But you can just bypass that, so let's pull the wires off, put a little jumper in, and we'll see. So I'm just going to put this small back-to-back in there, and obviously it's difficult to do with one hand, so I'll come back to it in a second. Hold on. So now, the match. All very good, but I want to fix both of these problems permanently. So the whole lamp has to come apart. First of all, take these wing nuts off, and as you can see, they've all been liberally sprayed with a WD-40, and we'll move on. Okay, now we're going to remove the gas. Give us the extra slack we need on this hose. Then the 4 screws and the lower part, the burner section. So with those 4 screws removed, this whole top section will lift out and we can get access to the back of the parts that need to be replaced. Remove these final 4 screws to get this shield out of the way, and that open up the whole system. That's that released, and now we can get to the sensor, tilt sensor, and also the igniter. We next need to get this mounting bracket out of the way, so that's 2 things. I believe this is 3/4 of an inch. Yeah. And the battery compartment. This is a 13/16. Get that out of the way. Now round to the other side to get this bracket off. Okay, here's the igniter. Here's the new igniter. Okay, just tighten up these 3 screws. The cover held in place. By the two lock nuts. Just nipping them up. That plastic nut is kind of easy to cross thread, so I have to be careful with that one. So next it's getting the shield back in place, and that's just a lot of grunting and shouting at it, and do make sure it's the right way up with the larger piece down towards the lamp. It screws in. Okay, that's the 4 screws in. Now just return this to the this position at the top of the lamp. Strangely, the weight of the heater actually helps put this in place. But, put 4 screws back in. So what you have in the tilt switch is a little micro switch that's held in place by a ball bearing. And that switch has just been sitting for a long time in the same place. The contact wears out. So I'll just pop this open. Okay, so there's the switch, there's the weight, and there's a little activator on. So here's my new switch. Get it loosely in place, ball bearing back in, and then with a bit of careful alignment, just getting this other side of the leg aligned. And it should just pop together. Like so. And then just put the screw back in. Now we have the working tilt switch. So the next part was to get the door and get the switch mounted away from any of the edges. Mark and just drill the 2 holes out big enough for some new bolts. Which were the same mounting bolts as we used originally. Pop those through. And just a couple of nuts just to lock them up. So now the next time this tilt switch fails, the micro switch fails, I don't have to dismantle the entire patio heater. I can just pop off the door, bring this back in and rebuild it, or conveniently, if I have a spare already rebuilt, just pop it back in and we're ready to go quickly. So the wires back onto the tilt switch. Just get it in there and secure it with a screw. And now I'll put the deflector on. Just finger tight with those. Done. Now to test. All good.